Dartmoor is going to lose 90% of its Dartmoor ponies if Natural England's rule.
Hi, I usually don't like to be too close to the camera, so do excuse my double chin and my greasy skin and white hair and everything else. I will go behind the camera, but usually in full makeup, in costumes. Anywho, please watch this video. I have both an Exmoor, or rather our family has both an Exmoor and 2 Dartmoor Hill ponies. The Hill ponies and the Exmoors, they are the moors. They help with looking after the vegetation, not the grass necessarily. Horses tear at the grass, so farmers hate horses on any kind of field that is going to be crops because they kind of wreck the grass. But they sort of deal with all the brush and things like that, especially the Exmoors because they've got really tough mouths. But it would be a shame if we lost the ponies off the moors, because they are one of the few sets of feral ponies left in this country. You get some in the New Forest, probably a few up on the Welsh mountains. They tend to be Welsh Section A's, I think, that tend to be the ones allowed to live loose on the mountains in Wales. And then, of course, there's probably a couple in Scotland. Excuse my notifications. They always seem to happen when I'm trying to make a video like this. It's very annoying. But we've already lost a whole herd of 100 Exmoors because free grazing for Exmoor studs, so breeders of the pony, they lost their grazing rights, basically. They used to be able to graze for free on Exmoor because Exmoor ponies, I mean, it's in the name. They belong on Exmoor, you know. But this whole herd of 100 or so ponies, one was sold and they went abroad apparently. This is second-hand information, so do let me know if there is a further update or if I've missed any information. But the remainder of the ponies ended up having to be culled because the owner couldn't find anywhere to graze their ponies. Do excuse the screeching in the background, the children are here. That it sounds like either my youngest niece or my youngest nephew. So please give support to any and all campaigns you see about the Dartmoor Hill ponies. I personally think they should be made into a specific type that you can show under, not just because I've got hill ponies, but because there are so many of them. And they are a really nice breed, a lot of them. I mean, I don't know, they're not specifically a breed, but you know what I mean, they're a nice type. But if we lose the ponies on the moors, like one of the things I love to do in from mid-spring to early summer, sorry, my brain does weird things and spits out the wrong words sometimes, is sort of going up to the moors and seeing the foals at foot and so on. Yes, we have an issue with people who drive on the moors like absolute toe rags, and they hit animals. It's not just ponies that they hit either. And there have been campaigns, so I suppose in a way this would prevent that. But anyone who has been on Exmoor, on Dartmoor, even down to, oh my god, the name escapes me, but the moors in Cornwall, Bodmin, ponies are just, they belong there. That's where they belong. You know, whether they're feral or fully wild, they belong there. So that they're being threatened in this way is really distressing. And just to stress with the Exmoors, there are only about 5,000 left in the entire world. Sorry, my dog is currently demanding attention. There are only about 5,000 left in the world. Many of them are not in our country. Some of them are actually in zoos abroad because they are considered a prehistoric breed. So the 100 that were that were culled, they needed to not be culled. There aren't many left in this world, and they were culled because losing their rights to free grazing on Exmoor was an issue caused by a celebrity who was campaigning for the safety of some wild birds, which I agree, wild birds and rare birds should be also protected, but not at the expense of something else that is also rare and also needs protecting. That is just not, especially when we live in a country that was quite literally built on horseback. And I think many people forget that. If we weren't a horsey country for thousands of years, then this country would be very different nowadays. So yeah, anyway, that's my rant, and I'll hopefully have some more interesting videos popping up. I still need to record my video for my YouTube, which will be a longer format video, which is a discussion on rollcur. So when that's up, I'll make a little like clippy type thing as an advert so that you know it's on my YouTube. If you want to follow me there, it is just Horsey Fun with Kate. So a little bit longer than on here. Do follow me on there. I haven't got any long format videos up too much yet. There's a few longer format videos up, but not many. But I do plan to put up a few more. Thank you if you've made it this far. Have a discussion in the comments, but do keep it nice. No arguments, please. If anything does get heated, stay polite. No swearing, no nasties, no insulting people. It's not worth it. Let's be adults. Bye. Have a lovely evening.